What's a pedophile? Mostly nice people that are unfairly oppressed because they're very misunderstood.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Alrighty guys, how is everyone doing today? And today we got another fantastic video for you guys. Leftist teachers going after your children. And yeah, we're looking at another video from JP. Let's get right into it.
Welcome to your first day of kindergarten class. We're gonna have a great year, and together, I think we're gonna put the ass back into class. Right, kids? As your teacher, it's my job to guide your growth and development, keep you safe, instill my values into you, teach you how to become a leader, and watch you go to the bathroom.
I don't like where this is going.
And we'll go around the room and share our names and sexuality with everyone in just a moment. But first, because coming to school is all about you and your education, it's important that we make the focus of class about me. My favorite thing about me is that I'm a trans, hetero, gay, mostly non-binary, queer, tax-exempt, asexual celiac. And my pronouns are he, ha, victim. And I think it's important for you to understand that though I'm mostly non-binary, for the next 15 minutes, I will be identifying as someone who has a little bit of binariness. But that little bit of binariness that currently resides in the person identifying as myself is a completely non-binary binariness. People make the mistake of treating binariness like it's a binary concept, but it's not. And it really hurts me when they think it is. Even if you're non-binary, it's still binary of you to say that you're non-binary. And because this isn't a Trump rally, I just thought you'd want to be on the same page with me on that. Sorry to have to ask, but what's all that mean? It's okay. It's important that everyone clearly understands my sexuality so we know where we stand with each other. It basically means I was born in the wrong body. How were you born in the wrong body? Because God makes mistakes.
In the name of Jesus, you get back up there where you belong.
But luckily, as someone who makes permanent decisions about altering my body, I do not make mistakes. Now, what I want to draw you is, can't find where I put my marker. I think I might have left it on my desk. Is that it in your other hand? Oh, yes it is. In a little bit, we'll do an assignment.
I just want to add very quickly that I have seen for myself when I was attending a school just for a bit of work experience, I did see some of these characteristics being displayed. And when I did my work experience, this was like 8-10 years ago. So I can only imagine on how bad it is these days. Like seriously. I remember when education was about making sure that we do the absolute best for our students and for their learning capabilities, and try our best to not confuse everyone with all sorts of stuff that does not need to be learned, in my opinion. Like all of this shit, instead of learning about maths and English and about all it's really going on, which is why I've seen a rise on a lot of people. There's been a huge rise of people homeschooling their kids because of these type of things. So it's a bit weird still, but yeah, let's get rolling.
What your gender is, but first I want to draw. I don't think that's how it works, because when my baby sister was born, she came out and the doctor said, it's a girl. Doctors are literally just guessing genders at birth. They don't know what they're talking about.
Oh my lord. What the fuck is this? I know there's bare people that'll be talking that shit as well, acting like doctors are just guessing, like what the hell? No, bro, there is science to these things. And just because people want to ignore science doesn't mean they're correct. And they want to talk about their feelings like their feelings is made out of concrete. It's like, no, it doesn't matter how you feel. It's about what is important for the children. But that's one thing I must admit, that these days you don't really hear like teachers talking about the absolute importance of the education of children. They talk more about like how they want to teach children about these gender roles and all these different things, and it's like, bruv, that is useless information, because people get into their roles naturally from doing other things in life. Come on.
Now, because you're 5, you need to understand more about me and my sexuality. Now, this is a drawing of what the coagulated clump of flesh in my crotch looks like. My partner's is the same, only more inverted. Zer's name is Atticus Moonflower Seaman. Currently, Zem's trying to get me pregnant, so we're having very aggressive sex with each other, a lot. Zem, victim, teacher, Zer, I'm uncomfortable with this conversation. That's because you're transphobic, so it is very wrong of you to feel uncomfortable while I'm sexualizing you. What's a pedophile? Mostly nice people that are unfairly oppressed because they're very misunderstood.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer.
Why do you ask? Because my dad said that's what you are. Well, tell your birthing person I said thank you for the compliment. Ooh, and before I forget, here are permission slips to go on our field trip at the end of the month.
Just to let you guys know that I have seen a rise of people pretending to be male or female just so they have an advantage to be looking at underage children. Like those things is never going to be acceptable. For certain groups of people to be acting like it is, it just shows that certain people just, have no good morals, if that makes sense. Like certain men are just literally losing it, and then they want to justify their nonsense. It doesn't make sense.
Just let me know and I'll sign it instead, because you are mine now. Now let's do something that'll be healthy for your very impressionable young minds. We're gonna go around and decide what our genders are. Now, you might be a boy, you might be a girl, or you might be trans. Johnny,
Allah.
What are you? I'm a boy. No. What are you really? Well, I'm a boy. I have a wiener. That's got nothing to do with this, and besides, that's a very easily solvable problem. Now, are you sure you're not trans? I'm pretty sure. Sounds like you might be. I don't think I am. Well, if you're a boy, that means you're nothing but a privileged person vampirically feeding off the suffering of other people who are oppressed because of you. Which is everybody, because you want everybody to hurt, because you are mean. Is this the type of person you want to be? No. But if you just so happen to be trans, you're brave, special, and you're protected, which means no one can make fun of you or bully you. You can swim on whichever team you want, and you'll be praised by your favorite Hollywood celebrities. Now, are you someone who wants to be special? Yeah. Are you trans? Well, it's a safe space to say yes. I guess so. Johnny just came out as trans, everyone. So brave.
Oh my
and
days.
You can be too. Here are some hormones, Johnny. Don't tell your parents.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
And just to let you guys know, there is cases of teachers doing this type of shit to their students. Literally brainwashing students, getting boys to be wearing dresses and girls to be wearing all sorts of other shit. And by the way, that's just doesn't make sense still. How does a boy that's being forced to wear a dress or do these hormone blockers and all this crazy shit against his will supposed to be a benefit? These things just don't make sense. It's literally crazy people convincing other people that they're not crazy, in my opinion.
And here are some scissors. This is a powerful, very influential education. If you allow it, parents.
That was a banging video from JP. As usual, he is spot on how the social climate is these days. It just takes the piss how there's a lot of parents that is seriously concerned about sending their children to school. As much as you want your kids to have a normal upbringing of socializing and having playtime and everything, you have to worry about if you're gonna go to school and all of a sudden the boy you bring in is wearing a dress and all sorts of crazy shit, and you're there thinking, is this what you're trying to teach my kids? Damn. seriously taking the piss, I swear down. No exaggeration, but better them man are fools for doing that type of shit. But yeah guys, if you liked the video, please destroy that like button, please consider subscribing, and yeah guys, I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Comment down below on what you think and what you want to be seeing, and I'll be seeing you all on the next one guys. Thank you once again, and bye, you absolute legends.